What is going on, guys? Chris with Journals, Comics, and Pop Culture. I got not one, not two, but three packages to open with you guys today. And I'm really excited about this one because it's my first ever of something in my collection. I do believe that this is the one that is that. We shall see. But really excited to get to that. We're going to save this one for last because this is the one that I'm most anticipating. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. We are less than 100 subs away from hitting that 3K subscriber mark. If you haven't entered the contest yet, go check out my 3K sub contest and see what you need to do to get yourself entered. So with that being said, guys, let's go into it. How about we start with this guy right here. Let's see if I remember. I remember what one of these is, but I'm not too sure if I remember. These have been actually sitting in my home, all three of them. I've just been waiting to open them until I had time to come out and do a video for you guys. So I've kind of, my memory, you know, well protected so far. One of these was an eBay buy. I forget if the other one was a Mercari. Again, my memory, not very good. All right. Books are taped inside here to the cardboard as well. Very well done. I just really wish, painter's tape, guys. Painter's tape. Oh, this is a single book. Oh, yeah. See, I forgot about this book. This is a key. Oh, wow, man. This is, look at this bag. Look at this bag, guys. Can you see that? Oh, God, it's so nasty. It's been in this bag for a long time. All right. This is a Silver Age key book that I have been keeping my eyes out for a long time. Silver Age Marvel key. I've talked about this. I think I did a video maybe a few months back about Silver Age keys to invest in for, I don't know if this was like a under $100 thing. I don't know about that. I talked about it in one video, though, about a book that I feel is a prime book to get right now, and it was actually a pair. It was two of them, and I picked up one, and that is X-Men number 49, the first appearance of Polaris. Obviously 50 is her first cover. That's a very sought out book as well because the cover is just so awesome. But I found this book for a price I was willing to pay, and it's a lower grade, but it still is very beautiful looking. We'll take it out of the bag and we'll look at it here. Really happy to pick this up. I definitely think these you know, there's some, I wouldn't say overlooked, but some, you know, decently affordable X-Men keys right now that are prime for the picking, knowing that we're going to be seeing X-Men in the MCU, and I think Polaris being a character that hasn't been used, at least in you know, in a TV show, and that was, I won't even get into that. I mean, that doesn't even count in my book, but we've never seen her in the Fox films. I think she would be a good early addition to, you know, the MCU mutants. So this book, man, this book is smooth. It's still got gloss to it, even though it's kind of dinged. But let's look at it. It doesn't have large color breaks throughout the book. There's like not one large color break throughout the book. Of course, it's dinged. You know, that's a white cover that's got some dinging over the years, especially up through here. The corners are absolutely rounded. It does not have sharp corners, especially this one. It does have a color break right there too, as well as just some pure rounding there. The spine isn't horrible. There are some spine ticks running down, but the bulk of the damage on the spine is right through there, if you guys could see that. Then there's some spine ticks. You can't really see them because it is a white cover through there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I will clean this up. Let's look at the back. Decently nice. Again, it can get cleaned up. but you can tell it's got some discoloring going on. But like, I wish you guys could feel the book itself is smooth. Like, it hasn't lost much of its gloss at all. That's really nice. So what I would do to this book is I would first take a basic cotton ball to it and gently clean it up, then some Absarine, and see if I can get some of that dirt up and get the white looking just a little more white. All right, let's see. The book is on the staples. The pages are not brittle. They're definitely off-white, maybe off-white to white. Let's go to the centerfold. I don't even remember what I paid for this, but it was a bid, and I do believe it was only in the 20s, or was it 30? I forget, but I thought for the condition, yeah, it's perfectly on the staples in the center of the book. Wow, this book is actually in a higher grade than I expected it to be in. I think the seller listed it as like a VG minus or something, and again, it's been a while, so you know, the bulk of the damage on this book is this. When I open it up, you can kind of see the light coming in, because I don't know, this did a dog like chew on that? No, I doubt it. I'm sure it's just something, but you guys can see probably what's going on right there. But I mean, I don't know, that would be a decent hit on a grade, and of course the rounding of the edges. But if I had to make a guess right now, and especially knowing that I can clean this up, I mean, it doesn't even really need a press. It sits so smooth and flat, which makes me wonder if it was given a press before. But you know, the way the spine looks, I would have to estimate or assume that it has not had a press. But I'd say this is probably a very good plus. I would give this book anywhere from a 4.0 to a 4.5. But this right here is going to be tough. Even if I clean it up, that might take it a hit, you know, where saying like a 4.5 would be pushing it. But again, I am about books that present well. I think this book presents amazingly well. I'm very happy with the price that I paid for it, and I am okay with the grade that it's in. Happy to finally have gotten this book. And again, like I always say, Silver Age keys. Look, having the Silver Age key, no matter what grade it's in, is better than not having it at all. So that's my outlook on it, guys. Let's go in to the second box here. And again, remember, stick around for that final unboxing, because I am stoked about what's in there, and to show you guys off and to talk about that. The first one ever in my collection. This one is nice and taped up with tons of packaging tape. All right, here we go. We got the receipt. This is from a eBayer that I purchased from like 3 or 4 times now, and I really like this seller. Seller has lots of different stuff, posts multiple, so he posts like multiple listings for each day. So there's always something expiring like almost every day. And, you know, he combines shipping, and it's, you know, he has tons of like graded books or just tons of run fillers, all different kinds of stuff. And it is these guys right here. I've showed you guys in videos before. Collector's Comics. Collector's Comics, yeah. Really cool eBay store. The thing that kind of upset me, though, with this, and it's my fault, and I'll explain that in a minute here. So, I got some really cool Bronze Age books here. Near mint condition. Look at that. Ooh, these are minty fresh. This one has a few spine ticks, but this Flash book is minty fresh. We got Flash, minty fresh. Did I say minty flesh? Ew. We got Flash 314, Beauty. Again, nothing special about the book, although this is... wow, this looks like it's right off the shelf, almost. I'd say that could get it at 9.6, maybe even more. I don't know. This looks like maybe like a 9.0 to 9.2. It's been read, you could tell. A couple spine ticks with a slight spine roll. I could probably press that out. But this is Action Comics number 517. Now, here's the thing, guys. Get this. I got both of these books for like $2 each. Or even less. Like maybe like 180 something. But shipping was like $5. And here's the thing, though. And that's not horrible, right? Still a good deal. High-grade books. But the thing is, I like to buy cheap run fillers, and it's when I go to this store, it makes it really worth it when I can get like 5 to 10 run filler books, because then shipping is like he adds like 15 cents for each extra books. It's like $4.50 or $5 to start, and then he adds like 15 or 20 cents for each extra book. So when you get 5 to 10 books, your shipping is not much more than what I paid for 2. So I ended up paying like 4 something each for these books. Because it ended up being like 8 and some change. But what happened was I went out for the day. What I usually do is I watch a whole bunch of books and I put them in my watch list on eBay. And then when they start running down, then I'll start bidding on them. So I can usually win anywhere from 5 to 10 books. And I put a couple early bids on a bunch, but I lost most of them because I wasn't sitting there watching them. Bummed out. I mean, there were some that bid like 2 cents more than me or something like that and got the books for like $2.05 when I could have been sitting there getting it for $2.25 or something like that. But that's okay. I was busy that day and ended up getting these two. So at least I got something and definitely worth it still. All right, guys. So let's get into the final package here, guys. Whew. I am really excited. How am I going to open this here? Because I don't know what... They got this taped up. And when I use the knife, I don't want to rip in. Oh, is that the book? See, that's the book right there. No, is it? I don't even know. Oh, this is weird. Is that the book? And then an extra... See, all right, let's see. Let us see. Okay. No, that's not the book. It's more cardboard. Good, good, good. Oh, man. I am so excited about this, guys. Oh. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to complain about one thing, but that's okay. It's not really a complaint, but I'll explain in a minute. Wow. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow. All right, guys, are you ready? So I was watching After Comics probably a couple months ago now, and he was showing off his collection of these. And before I even watched that, I was already contemplating I need to get one of these in my collection. I was watching stuff on eBay and just like, do I really want to spend some money on one of these? And then I watched After Comics' video showing off his collection of these. And I said, you know what? I really, really got to get one. And I was like, hey, what do you think? What do you think would be a good one for my first ever one? And he gave me some feedback. But I almost knew for the most part, like which one I wanted to go with for my first ever. And guys, I'm talking about... Oh, you know what? I also watched Silver Age Dave show his off, and I think I asked him the same thing about which one should I get. But I went ahead and got my first ever treasury, guys. Marvel Special Edition Star Wars #1. This is a decently high grade, too, and these are really hard to find, at least on eBay or online for a high grade. I would say this is definitely... there's a couple spine ticks, but this is a very fine near mint for sure, at least just looking at it right here. And I asked the seller if it came in a bag and board, because I don't have any types of bag and boards that fit treasuries. If anybody has any suggestions, to get creative with protecting this. I don't want to open this up because this is technically a bag. You see, it's taped over. So I think I'm just gonna keep it in this for now, even though like the treasury is already super big, and this is like crazy big. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it in this right now. It's not the prettiest thing to keep it protected in, but I don't want it exposed. But look at this, guys. I'm gonna take it out to show you guys. I'm really happy that I finally went and got me one of these. Can you believe that? 17,000 books, guys, and this is my first treasury. Let me be very careful with this tape here on the little baggie. Oh my gosh, okay, hold on. Whoo! Alright, wow, look at that back. Look at that, how beautiful. Beautiful gloss and shiny. Yeah, it's definitely got some spine wear. Oh, you know what? It's not a near mint because it's got this right here. Right there, it's got a little kind of rip indentation. I still say it's very fine. I mean, other than that, I mean, the corners are sharp. The corners are extremely sharp. It's just got some spine ticks that can get pressed out, and I'm thinking this can fit in my 15 by 15. But look at that, guys. Just beautiful. Beautiful. How much did this cost me? I forget. Oh, man. Look at that. This is so cool. I'm super giddy right now. Oh my gosh, look at this. These big giant pages with the giant pictures. Oh my gosh, so cool. This is awesome. Wow. I absolutely am going to read this. I don't know who the artist is. Look at that. Beautiful. Who's the artist of this? Let's see. Marvel Special Edition of Star Wars. Stanley Presents, featuring a cosmic adaptation of the film by George Lucas, released by 20th Century Fox. Howard Chaykin and Steve Lealoha. Artists, embellishers, Roy Thomas. Script. Sweet, man. Covers by Rick Hoberg and Dave Cockrum. Man. Star Wars Chapter 1. Look at that, guys. Sweet. Well, there it is, guys. I know this is, I mean, like, this is just, and this is, as a collector, like, I just recently got one of my grails. Well, this year, I've been so privileged to get two of my holy grails, Amazing Spider-Man 129 in a 3.0, and Fantastic Four 48 in a 3.0, CG Seed, both of them. I'm just stoked for this, as I am those, and this is nowhere near the value of those books, but this is just something as a collector that is so cool to me, something that I've wanted for so long, and that I finally have, and I'm so glad it's just in such great condition, even with a few little blemishes. It just is beautiful the way it pops. I can't wait to find a really sweet display for this. So yeah, I'm gonna look for a decent bag and board to put that in. I might even want to like frame it. That's one thing that I might want to frame. I'm definitely gonna read it first. So yeah, awesome stuff, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of my 3 unboxings today. We got a Silver Age, X-Men Mutant Key, Polaris, a couple of random run fillers from the Bronze Age from a really awesome eBayer, and my first treasury book, Star Wars #1. Let me know what you guys think. Again, thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And until next time.